Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about Euler's formula. First of all, what is Euler's formula? I think only a few students have heard of the name. As the name of this formula shows, this formula was created by Leonhard Euler, who is known as one of the greatest mathematicians in the history. This is the formula. E to the power of ix equals to cosine x plus I sine x. E shows the constant, which is the base of the natural logarithm, and I is the imaginary unit, which turns into -1 when it is squared, and x is given in radians. Leonhard Euler used cosine function, sine function, and exponential function of E, and E is approximately 2.718. Many of you will wonder why the two completely different functions, exponential and trigonometric function, are related using the imaginary unit. But that is the point. This formula shows that the trigonometric functions are linked with the exponential functions in the world of imaginary numbers, which is unbelievable. Let me speak of more detailed information about this formula, such as the backgrounds, the people who contributed to creating the formula, the life of Euler, so that it will be easy to understand. Leonhard Euler was born in Basel, Switzerland, in 1707. Though his nationality was Swiss, he worked for three countries: Switzerland, Russia, and Prussia, which is Germany right now. He started working at St. Petersburg at the age of 20 after studying at University of Basel. Then he moved to Berlin and stayed there for 25 years. It was when he was in Berlin that he attained most of his findings. Also, it is very popular that he continued his study even though he knew his eyesight was getting worse as he got old. He completely lost his sight when he was 64. He went back to St. Petersburg in 1766 and spent the rest of his life there. He used to be printed on the franc bills for the sake of applauding his spectacular achievement. He made his contribution not only to the field of math, but also to physics and astronomy. He had advanced more than 15 theories and formulas in his life. It is amazing that he was proficient in every field of mathematics. Aside from Euler's formula, he found Euler's line, which states the relationship between a circumcenter O, center of gravity G, and orthocenter H. Also, he found Euler's theorem, which turns into Carmichael's theorem in the future, which is essential for studying number theory. I think all of you understood about Euler very much. Now let me explain how he found the formula and how it is proved. In 1715, Brooke Taylor, an English mathematician, figured out Taylor's series, which represents functions as an infinite sum of terms. It is written like this: when f(x) is e to the power of x, it equals to 1 plus x squared over the factor of 2 plus x cubed over the factor of 3, and it goes on and on for all x. When f(x) is sine x, it is rewritten like x minus x cubed over the factor of 3 plus x to the power of 5 over factor of 5, and it goes on. When f(x) is cosine x, it equals to 1 minus x squared over the factor of 2 plus x to the power of 4 over the factor of 4, and it goes on. Also in 1714, Roger Coates discovered that there's a relationship between the natural logarithm and the trigonometric functions. Ix equals to log natural cosine x plus I sine x, where I is the imaginary unit and x is given in radians. Using the knowledge of the two discoveries, Euler paid attention to exponential functions. In 1748, he finally proved the formula e to the power of ix equals to cosine x plus I sine x. When you enter ix instead of x in the exponential function, it goes like this. Using that I squared equals to negative 1, e to the power of ix equals to 1 minus x squared over the factor of 2 plus x to the power of 4 over the factor of 4 and plus I times x minus x cubed over the factor of 3 plus x to the power of 5 over the factor of 5 and We can rewrite it as e to the power of ix equals to cosine x plus I times sine x, using the value of Taylor's series, which I talked a minute ago. Therefore, the formula is proved to be correct. Especially when you enter pi in the place of x, the equation will be e to the power of I pi equals to negative 1. That is called Euler's identity because it is very simple, though it contains a lot of meanings. Euler's formula has made great contribution, especially to electric engineering, physics, and differential equations up to now. Richard Feynman, a famous physicist, once described the formula as the most remarkable formula in mathematics. This is the end of my video. Thank you for watching.